Is Flora Taverna Epic Universe's best table service restaurant?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we're here for the very first time. Helios Grand Hotel, connected directly to the Epic Universe theme park, the newest theme park here at Universal Orlando Resort. Now, Helios Grand is almost considered the icon of Epic Universe, and you can actually sleep in the icon. It's a full-service, deluxe amenity hotel with direct access to Epic Universe. You can see it looming off in the distance, and its light shines upon the face of the Luna statue that you will see as you enter Epic Universe. Now, with the opening of Epic, there's 4 brand new table service restaurants. 2 can be found inside this hotel, Helios Grand. The other 2 are inside the park. The one we're eating at today is Flora Taverna. We'll be eating at all of them and doing a series to figure out which one we think is the best and ranking them from 1 to 4. We'll obviously be ranking everything that we're eating today. Flora Taverna is like a Mediterranean or Greek restaurant, right, Sam?
Yeah, so they are also open for breakfast, which they have a buffet for. So I think when we do our stay in June, we'll try out the breakfast. But we're having lunch today. I'm pretty sure the lunch and dinner menu are the same. If you're dining here and you're not coming from the park or staying at the hotel, they will validate your parking if you spend at least $75, which I'm sure is probably easy to do because I'm sure the prices are going to be a little high.
Yeah, that valet parking is a lot. And standard parking is about $125 for the day if you're not staying here. So they don't want you
parking here unless you're spending money here, which I understand.
I'm actually really happy they're going with a Greek option or a Mediterranean-based option, because I don't feel like it's anything they have quite like at Disney or Universal right now. So it'll be unique kind of to the 2 theme park resort areas that are in the area. And also there's some baklava for dessert. I'm a big fan of baklava. Anything you have your eye on?
There's some gyros, there are skewers, a lamb burger, a wagyu burger. So we'll see.
We've watched a few media previews of this resort, and I was like, I thought it was beautiful in the media previews, but these videos can't capture the scale. Like, as you walk in, it kind of has this beautiful chandelier. It's not as quite grand as some like the Disney hotels, but you can see Apollo looming out in the back, and you get these gorgeous views of Epic Universe. Definitely the best Epic Universe views. And when I say kinetic, like kinetic means movement, that's oftentimes a big criticism of certain theme parks, considering especially Universal Studios over here. But it is so kinetic. The waterways move directly through this hotel, outside into the giant fountain out there. You see Apollo, who represents the sun, shooting his arrow off into where the Kronos is. It connects the 2 so well, they blend so well together.
You can also see Stardust Racers, the coaster, the 2 cars racing each other right now. Like, it's just, the views are beautiful, and the restaurant does have outdoor seating, so maybe we'll get a seat outside. That would be amazing.
The interior restaurant's beautiful as well, with flowers adorning the ceiling stuff. We're going to show you guys and tell you guys how to get there. It's actually very simple. And we're going to go over the full menu, ranking and rating our favorites, trying their signature options. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we figure out which restaurant here at Epic Universe is the best. All right, so to get to Flora Taverna, if you're parking at the Helios Grand Hotel, you'll just walk straight up and into the lobby and bear an immediate left. You'll definitely notice all the flowers on the ceiling. If you're at the Epic Universe Park, you'll have to enter in to the Helios Grand. Just walk towards it, kind of bear left. You'll enter in, head straight in, and then bear right. And of course, you'll see Flora Taverna. Probably one of the easiest restaurants to explain how to get to. Just so you guys know, the 4 restaurants that have opened up with Epic Universe are Flora Taverna, Bar Helios, which is at the top of the Helios Grand Hotel, the Atlantic restaurant, which is inside Epic Universe, kind of right in the water, first table service restaurant to your left, and then the Blue Dragon restaurant. These are the 4 table service restaurants. Obviously, there's a lot more quick service. All right, so we've been checked in and seated. I did want to bring up that in the main lobby where you check in, there's this really nice, what looks to be stained glass behind the hotel check-in counters. The floors and the color coordination is like a lot of blues in it, so you'll see kind of like this almost crystal-esque looking, definitely not crystal, but it's a crystal-esque looking floor with a bunch of rocks in it, and then the floor changes as you walk into Flora Taverna. You can actually see the bar area first, and that's where all the rose, I think those are roses, some type of flower adorns the ceilings. And then as you see these trees, you come into the main dining area with both indoor and outdoor seating. Beautiful views of the Epic Universe Park. All right, Let's break down the menu for you guys. All right, so it's not like a sturdy menu. I'm gonna try to get into it. All right, so I have to deduct some points because this is their bread service. It's $3 a person, not a lot, but you're charging me for bread, guys. Come on here. So you get the choice of either focaccia or pita with this. Then I'll obviously these other things that come with it as well. So we got one of each, so we could each try it. Then I heard the Frito Misto is very popular. Lots of fish in here. So we chose not to get this, but we were told this is one of their better things. They have the Mezzi Trio, the Ahi Tuna Crudo, and Sagnaki. Sam and I love Sagnaki, especially from Wine Bar George, which is probably the resident Disney Greek restaurant. They have a Sagnaki on fire that is to die for. So we're gonna get this Sagnaki. Then they have their salads and skewers section. We got the crispy pita salad. They also, I hear the heritage tomato and burrata is good. You can't go wrong with burrata. And then obviously a little Caesar, salada, and skewers. They do have a woodstone oven. You can actually see that oven towards the back there, and you can get multiple different pizzas. They have handheld sandwiches, which include a Wagyu beef burger. They have a Colorado lamb burger, fried chicken schnitzel. This is a Greek Mediterranean restaurant, so of course they have to have some gyros. They have chicken as well as beef. I don't see lamb in here. They do have a lamb burger though. Then I'm told the Ora King salmon, as far as their mains go, is like to die for. I keep saying to die for. I'm not sure. I've never had it before. But they also have a hummus bowl and a black Angus beef tenderloin kebab. For sides, we have the za'atar fries, but salmon I really want to get because it comes with a little lemon mayo. Then roasted broccolini, jeweled rice. For desserts, we have baklava, olive oil cake, pistachio and raspberry cheesecake, and then gelato and sorbet. I have retrieved the drink menu for you guys. And so as we open the drink menu, you can see the signature cocktails over here to the left. Sam opted for the coconut nut mojito, but they also do have an espresso old fashioned, spicy Malone, basil bee's knees. So I don't even know what any of these things are, but you can read them if you want to know what's in them. It looks like their namesake drink, the Flora Southside. They also have a Uvo Anana. See the spritzes right here. Looks like I skipped the page, just open right to that. But the beers are actually the first thing to your left. You guys want to see the beers? I'll do a little quick scroll for you if you want to pause at any moment. You can see them all. And they do have some wines by the glass. I think they also sell some bottles. We're going to go 2 pages back. Oh, it's literally just, that was the last thing. It's literally just the name Flora Taverna. So there's no mocktails here, guys. All right, so Sam is going to start us off with the coconut mojito. This looks really good, Sam. It's a mojito, so what's in it? What's on it?
So this has rum, coconut, lime juice, mint, and club soda. There's a lot of mint in there. You can see it all throughout. I think there's mint stuck in the straw.
Also, I want to bring up, Sam, look at how beautiful this seat is. She is a shady tree right next to her, which is blocking the luminous Helios Grand sun on her. It's a very beautiful restaurant. Definitely interior, I feel like, feels reminiscent of Toledo over at the Coronado Springs Resort. So it has like the trees in there and stuff. And also the plates are very nice, like kind of these blue.
I want these at home. These are gorgeous. There is too much mint. I can barely taste the coconut because of how much mint is in here. But also, look, there's mint stuck on the I wish I would get a little more of the coconut. It tastes good, but it's just like the mint is completely overpowering everything. I would give it a 7. Less mint, more coconut.
Less mint, more coconut. It looks pretty. It looks very nice though. Pretty drink. All right, so we have retrieved all of our appetizers. We got a lot. We got 2 of the bread. So these are $3 per person. Sam's going to try the focaccia. They actually have a little stone. It's a stone oven. They're baking these in and crisping them up. What type of? I think it's a balsamic with it, right?
I think it was an aged balsamic and olive oil mixture. It's nice and toasty. It has a good toast to it, but I don't think it's something that you need to get. I don't think you need to pay the upcharge for it. I'll give it a 6.
Okay. Basic. All right, so I'm gonna try the pita out. This, I believe, also has a little bit of olive oil on the top. These are like very nice and warm and toasty. It's a very good pita. Good chew to it. Good texture on the outside. I want to dip some of this in the olive oil, actually. It actually tastes like there's a lemon zest almost on here. It's a good pita. I'm gonna go 7. Solid pita. All right, so Sam is gonna start off with the sagnaki. This is the official appetizer menu. So what's on and in this, Sam?
So this is pan-seared halloumi cheese, honey, lemon peel, and toasted sesame. Very different than the sagnaki at Wine Bar George.
I think there's only 2 Greek restaurants at Disney, Wine Bar George, and I think it's a Mare, am I right?
It's very citrusy, and the texture of the cheese is a harder, chewy cheese. I like the sear on the outside. Super citrusy though. I would give it a 7. The only other time that I've had this cheese though is at Wine Bar George, where they light it on fire on the table and it's like more melty. This is more of a harder, firmer texture.
It's gonna change the texture of it, for sure. All right, so I'm gonna try the sagnaki out now. Yeah, definitely different texture, different beast. It looks more like a meat almost.
It looks like a hash brown.
I like that a lot.
Zesty, citrus zesty.
It's got like a citrus zest to it, but it doesn't overpower anything. It's almost like flavorful and like juicy with the fats in it. And it almost has like I don't want to say meat, but it's like melts in your mouth, but it has like this slight kind of like almost meaty-esque chew. Not meaty though. I'm not describing this correctly. It's good. Give this an 8. I actually like this a lot. I would get this again and again. It's definitely different than Wine Bar George. But
Again and again? You're planning on multiple return visits?
well, we have multiple visits planned to Epic Universe. Oh, I may be back. All right, so they accidentally gave us this, and they were like, "Do you want it?" And we're like, "All right, for your charger, we'll take it." So what is this, Sam?
So this is the Greek salad. So it has peppers, locally grown tomatoes, Persian cucumber, Kalamata olives, herbs, red onion, and organic feta. I wish I would accidentally get served Greek salad all the time because I love Greek salad. So
No actual leaves in this, right?
That's how traditional Greek salad is that there's no lettuce.
We've been lied to in our New York Greek lives. We're not actually Greek. That looks flavorful.
This is really good. And I love all the colors in it. Like, it looks really beautiful. The dishes that they use here are really gorgeous. The feta is really good. That's a strong feta. Everything all the vegetables are super fresh. And the feta is really good. I'm gonna give this a 9.
Yes, so far so good. I mean, I thought the sagnaki was great. You think that's great? So I gotta try it out now.
The feta melts.
I'm excited for this one. Oh man, look at all these tomatoes in here too.
Honestly, I'm excited to bring some of that home and have it tomorrow for lunch.
Who says there's gonna be any left?
We have another salad that we did order still sitting on the table. The dressing is very good too.
I love this. I wish I could buy this more often at restaurants. Like you said, Sam, like it just melts in your mouth, everything. It's juicy. There's a lot of different texture with the cucumber, different flavors with the peppers.
They're nice and crunchy, but then the feta is so just like melts in your mouth, so it's so nice.
I've never had a salad like this, so I'm not sure if I'm the best judge for something like this because I'm just impressed by it. I've had Greek salads, but they've always had lettuce and stuff in them, so they weren't true Greek, I guess. I'm gonna give a 9 as well for this. I want to buy this more often. All right, so this is the Salada Sam.
This is the crispy pita salada, so it's chilled baby gem lettuce, shaved onion, avocado, which I don't see the avocado, tomato, radish, and sumac vinaigrette.
They're still, I think, perfecting the menu here.
There's no avocado. I'm okay with it. We got the Greek salad, which we didn't order, so I'm gonna let it go, but I think it's supposed to have avocado in it.
Sometimes we find things as we dig into them, though, so maybe we're just not seeing it. I don't think it's in there.
I don't think it's in there either.
They just opened, so I'm forgiving.
So the pita is kind of like your crouton in the salad. It's good. Again, like the other one, super fresh. The dressing has like a little tang to it. Also, it tastes herby, but it also has like a little tang to it. It tastes good, but honestly, I'm happy that we had that little happy accident with getting the Greek salad because I actually think the Greek salad is better than this. I was interested in the crispy pita. I think that in my mind, I thought it was going to be like crispy pita pieces, kind of like the bread service, so that I was going to like use it as a sandwich with the salad. But it's more like the pita is like little tiny croutons. I'm going to give this one a 6. I think it tastes good, but I think it's just like pretty basic.
I think this needs the avocado, you know, because it's going to add more fats to it and give it more flavors. So maybe don't judge it 100% off our review today, guys.
Also, I dropped my drink, and they were very gracious to give me a new one and clean up, and they've like been very nice. So I don't want to be like, hey, I need avocado. I'll let it go.
Now you have some crispy pita. It's a textured focused dish because you have the crispy pita and the salad, which has like a crunchy texture. And I do like the balsamic on top.
No, it's a sumac.
If it had the avocado, I think it would raise this up significantly. But we're missing avocado. So again, don't judge it. This is just the concoction we got. I'm going to go 6. Definitely think Greek and the sagnaki for me are the way to go. I would skip on the bread service too. I would just get Greek and sagnaki if I can go back in time. All right, so the entrees have arrived. We're at a Greek restaurant, so Sam, of course, had to get the gyro. This is the chicken gyro, right, Sam? That comes with the special fries?
Yes, so this has fresh pita, cucumber, tomato, shaved red onion, and tzatziki. And I think these are the za'atar fries, so it's nice seasoning on it. And it also comes with a lemon mayo sauce for the fries. I will say it does look different than a traditional gyro. Usually I feel like they're kind of like open-faced and they're kind of like messy to eat. This is more like compact. They can like put it into a wrap, which would probably be easier for me to eat on camera.
Yeah, it looks kind of like the pita we had before, and they're definitely easier to eat on camera. Also in a Lowe's wrapper. You can see the Lowe's name on there. They're branding this.
Yeah, Lowe's is branding it. It is kind of small, though.
You can actually see them roasting these up at the open kitchen they have over there. That little spinner.
That's really good. There's a lot of flavor in this. It is served warm. The chicken is super juicy. The vegetables are like chopped very finely in there. This is good. I wish there was like more tzatziki sauce in it, or they had a tzatziki to dip it in. I kind of like to dip mine in. But this is good. I'm going to give it an 8.
Nice. You want to try the fries out? All right, the Zata fries. These look like wedges.
Ew. They have a nice seasoning on them. Nice lemony mayo dip. These like, I love a gyro with like a nice crispy fry on the side. If you live in Long Island, you have to go to this place. I think it's in Plainview. It's called Yasu Gyro. That was my favorite.
Best gyros on Long Island, in my opinion.
They actually had a gyro that they would put French fries on. That's so good. Anyway, this is good. The only thing that I'm missing from this whole thing is like a side of tzatziki.
I guess we just should have asked for it. We usually ask for it when we go to Greek restaurants, you know, but I guess we didn't think.
I wish there was just more on the gyro itself. The fries are really good. I actually give the fries a 9. These are tasty.
All right, so I went with the lamb burger. It was either this or the salmon. I decided to go with the burger because I feel like lamb is a Greek flavor. So Sam, what's on and in this?
So this is the Colorado lamb burger. It has mint yogurt sauce, organic feta cheese, wilted spinach. It's on a brioche bun. The feta is so good. Our server did tell us that they like went through 4 different fetas to find the perfect one, and I think they found it because that was in the Greek salad. It was so good.
Yeah, this burger looks delicious, and look, this one is loaded. It looks like with tzatziki. Let's try that.
Well, that is a mint yogurt sauce.
Okay. So they cook these medium, which is what you really need to do with the lamb burger because lamb dries out very easily. It's incredibly juicy with that unique lamb flavoring. It does not taste gamey, which can sometimes happen with lamb. And the lettuce, because it's wilted, it doesn't give it a crunch. It gives it just more of like a different, like almost bitter spinach lettuce flavor. I love look how much feta they put on that. So it's like a lamb cheeseburger. It's great. That's very good. I'm gonna go 9 for the burger. That burger was juicy, delicious. Look at all the juice you have on it.
The bun looks really good.
Yeah, and the bun's good. The bun is textured, it's flaky, it holds the juice in very well. Which, like sometimes with the burger, if you have like a little grease or a little juice in a burger, it can saturate the bottom of the bun. Not happening with this. Great bun, great balance of all the flavors too. Let's try one of the fries out.
I feel like it's simple, but I feel like it works. It's creamy and then a little zest.
I like it a lot. Yeah, they're good wedges. I like the flavor of them. I'll give the burger a 9. Very good burger. I would give the fries an 8. There's just other fries I like more. I think it's just a personal thing. But yeah, the burger's incredible. I highly recommend getting the burger. All right, so the desserts have been served. We're starting off with the baklava. Does this have a description on this, Sam, or anything?
It comes with an apricot gelato.
This gelato's already melting, so we took a lot of pictures. And a baklava is usually a honey-soaked kind of cake with nuts.
It's usually like a flaky pastry dough.
I love the gelato with that because they serve this warm. And the honey just gets into all those little crevices and layers. And you have the crispy, flaky crust. I've always been a big baklava fan. I just want to try the gelato on its own. Creamy with that good peach flavor. I like this a lot. I am going to go 9 for this delicious baklava. I used to have baklava with my grandfather when I was younger, so sentimental connection and a very well done dessert. So Sam is not a connoisseur of the bak.
I was going to say I don't have an emotional connection to baklava. Actually, I kind of do because I know that you really like it, so it makes me kind of want to have it.
You're so sweet. Make sure you get a little top on that. You got to get that crispy top. Get a little ice cream, too. Yeah, there you go. Then you get all the flavors.
I feel like sometimes the baklava can be dry. It's like not dry. All those layers are like fully like soaked in honey, but it's a very like natural sweetness, not artificially sweet. I agree with your 9.
Yeah, great texture, great flavor, and then both the desserts too had like little floral notes. Let's move on to the I think it's a cheesecake now. Green looking cheesecake. We kind of made a mess out of this when we were taking pictures. Sam, what is this? What's on this?
What's on this? Pistachio and a raspberry cheesecake, and just says crushed nuts. You just beat up my dessert.
It was so beautiful when it came to the table, and I just destroyed it. Okay, I took a big bite. Desserts are fire. Is there like pistachio in that?
Yeah, it's a pistachio and raspberry cheesecake.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I was gonna say you never listen. Every time that you ask me a description, I read it and then you eat it and you go, "Oh, is there blah 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 in it?" And I'm like, "Oh, like what I just said." Yeah.
Yeah, I was too busy playing with it. I was like racking it up. The pistachio with the raspberry adds a nice like kind of like a citrus or sour flavor to it. Great, it complements the flavor of cheesecake very well. And you also have like this little compote that's on the outside. And then you have great texture with the top that cracks. It adds, you have smoothness and you have crunch. Very good. I'm gonna go 8 with the cheesecake. I prefer baklava. I'm just a big baklava fan, but this was excellent as well. The whole meal was excellent. So definitely a great addition to Epic Universe and to Universal Orlando as a whole. Cheesecake you are a fan of, so I feel like you will know this, although not pistachio cheesecake.
Yeah, I've not had pistachio. So it's a pistachio and raspberry, but it looks like it's pistachios in the cheesecake and then the raspberry is just on top and on the side. It has a good texture. A little tartness from the raspberry. I do like the addition of this crunch, but I almost feel like that would have been better as like a crust on the bottom instead of it being on top, so that every time you got a bite, you would have that in your bite when you scooped it up. I think I prefer the baklava. I never thought
You're a Bach babe.
I'm gonna go 7 with this.
Oh, so I was a little nicer to it than you. I thought this was really good.
I don't think 7 is being mean. I just...
Yeah, no, 7 is still a good number. All right, so that does it for our experience at Flora Taverna. Beautiful restaurant. I've consistently said in the past that I think the best restaurants at the Universal Orlando Resort are actually run by Lowe's over at the hotels. So out of this series we're going to do with these new table service restaurants that are here at Epic Universe, 2 of them are actually run by the Lowe's company. Those are going to be this one, Flora Taverna, as well as the one that's at the rooftop of the Helios Grand, which is...
Bar Helios.
And when you're inside the Epic Universe Park, I believe those restaurants, those table service restaurants, are actually operated by the Universal company, and those are going to be the Atlantic as well as the
Blue Dragon.
So I'm excited to try those out. I think the next one will be coming out will be the Atlantic. We're trying to get into the Atlantic right now, so it should be the next one that comes out.
No, I think we're going to Bar Helios.
Oh, Bar Helios,
Bar Helios in a few days.
You're right, Bar Helios first. See, she makes the reservations. So, Sam, what was your favorite thing that you ate?
It's gonna sound silly, but food-wise, I really like the Greek salad.
Yeah.
The feta that they use is really good, and the baklava. Good baklava.
Yeah, baklava was great. My favorite thing was the Colorado lamb burger. Like out of anything I've had, that is what I recommend. If you're here, you like lamb burgers, that was great. It had tons of that delicious feta on top of it, so that was really good. I love the open aesthetic. What Lowe's does a lot is they do the open kitchen plans for their signature kind of restaurants that are inside their hotels, which I enjoy. You can see the fire roasting. You can actually see the gyros kind of spinning. So it was a great Greek restaurant. I think it complements the offerings here as well. I do think that the Lowe's restaurants are going to be better than the in-park restaurants, but you never know. I've often felt like the Lowe's restaurants are better than the Universal restaurants, but we'll see out of this Epic Universe lineup. The views can't beat as well. Beautiful.
It is interesting though that both table service restaurants in the park are both in Celestial Park, I'm pretty sure. So it's interesting that the other lands don't have a table service restaurant.
Yeah, it's
I
only
think they should have did one in Paris. I think that would have made sense to be a table service.
As far as theming goes, when you first walk in, I really did love the flowers in the ceiling. Obviously, Flora Taverna. You walk in, I love the trees. Sam was turning right underneath the tree. I think the tile on the floor was pretty basic. It's very modern outside of that.
The dishes were very beautiful.
The dishes were beautiful, actually.
The plates, the bowls.
Yeah, so I think it complements what they're trying to do well. I'm not sure how Helios. I guess there's a lot of sun and grease, so that would make sense. I wonder why they went with that style of food.
Maybe Greek mythology.
Oh, that makes sense. There you go. I should have thought of that.
Sometimes I know things.
That actually makes complete sense because you have Apollo sitting right outside. So yes, Greek mythology, so it makes sense with the Helios Grand mythos, and the food was delicious. So I'm excited to be able to try Bar Helios next.
Amazing service.
Yes, wanted to bring that up too.
You can get Patty, ask for Patty.
Yeah. And I think we both know which dessert won today.
Yes, we know.
Baklava.
Yeah,
You're a baklava babe now. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications. That way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. I can't wait to stay here in June. That's when our stay is.
Oh, this made me really hype, and I really want to do the breakfast here.
Yeah, we have a one-day ticket to Epic Universe that day. I mean, look how easy it is. So this is your, right here, this is your pathway in. And the views, like I said, they're just so kinetic. Now, I loved our Tokyo Disney Sea views, but the thing about the views here is like you have the water fountains, the moving waterways, you have the moving Kronos there in the background. It really is like such a beautiful area. I can't wait to come and hang out here like after work, you know, days and not film and stuff. And just to like wander around and find the subtle details. I hope that we can add this to our annual pass soon so we don't have to pay for a day ticket.
I know, these one-day tickets are killing us.
Yeah, so hopefully we can add it, you know, by September, I'm hoping. The people you see scrolling up on the screen, those are our members. If you have an interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and end credit differentials like you're seeing right now. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. Honestly, guys, we couldn't do it without you. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, you also help us make more of them. We really appreciate you. I want to give a special thank you to you too. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.